so much for talking to us here on India Today Television. It's such a pleasure talking to both of you, Sara and Varun, and seeing you after so long. It feels like a lifetime right now. But, to begin with, tell us how perhaps, life has changed in terms of, promoting films, in terms of, being in a studio after so many months, and, how is it going?
Honestly, Priya, when you do a movie, there's a great amount of money that's spent at making a film, and eventually that load comes on to the producer. So we were lucky because when this happened, at that time, one would think that we had this full idea, May 1st, the film is going to release, Labor Day, everything is planned. And suddenly this pandemic has hit in March. So much loss around, so many people losing so many things. It's been devastating. And at that point, I don't think any one of us knew what the future holds. And, then things kind of played out, and we were lucky we got partners in the form of Amazon Prime. And, so in a way, right now, we are just happy that people can see this film of ours, safely. So that's what I think we are blessed in that way. And slowly, everyone's trying to work, do things. And I think you have to just adapt to the situation and be intelligent about it.
I'm a huge David Dhawan fan. It's his 45th movie. I have seen Coolie No.1 God knows how many times when I was a kid. What is your first memory of watching the film? The Govinda film?
Just that it was really funny. I was just like laughing a lot. I mean, over all the tracks, and I think it's a timeless film. Coolie No.1 is a timeless film, and hopefully, like this one also is a lot different from that. But hopefully, we leave you with the same happiness that one gets when they watch that as well. But see, like you watched the original, there are so many that haven't. So for them, it's a completely new discovery, and there'll be so many people who are on Amazon who are watching probably who are like 15 or 16 or 18 and who haven't seen this original. So it's a different ball game for them.
Right. Sara, you were born in 1995 when the film released. Do you remember the first time perhaps you saw it?
Definitely not in 1995. So, quite a few years after that. I think I must have been about 10 when I watched it. And I've seen it twice. Then I saw it again after David sir offered it to me. And I mean, it was just like overwhelming and like shocking, like every time I would see Karishma ma'am on screen, I'd be like, oh my God, really? I'm going to be doing that? Like, that's going to be great. So, I mean, I just think that it's been like an extremely amazing experience. Much like you, I'm also a David Dhawan fan. And, it's just been amazing to be able to kind of work under him. I've seen, it's a random thing to say, but Judwa, for instance, with Salman sir and then with Varun, I find both like equally funny. So while he epitomizes the genre of like commercial cinema, he has also, I think, he's adapted and moved with the times also very, very well. Like Judwa retains the humor of the first film, but also has a lot of modern aspects to it. And I really hope that you'll find the same with Coolie. Because like he said, it's a timeless film in terms of what it's trying to say. The comedy of errors, the innocent romance, that's still there. But the screenplay, the choreography, the characters, the setting, it's all a little new, and I hope that people see that.
But Varun, are you worried about being again, compared to, a legend like Govinda?
See, first of all, I think it's pretty foolish for anyone to compare me to Govinda because he's a legend. I'm clearly not. One. Two, I think that, what am I doing? I'm doing a film which is trying to make people laugh. Now, in that process, if around 10 people abuse me and say, oh, you're not that good, you suck, this, that, it's okay. 10 people abuse me anyway per day online. So I don't really, I could care less about that because there's such a big amount of people. I'm putting a smile on people's face. Also, there's such a large audience that is going to experience this film for the first time. What I do care about is that what I have done, they like or not. That's it.
Right.
We are trying to make this film for a younger audience, and at the same time, the people who are fans of the older film, we are trying to just make them relive that and enjoy it. They can probably remember it, probably rewatch the original, and just put a smile on people's faces. This is purely a people's film.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a critic's film in that sense. I'm just being very honest. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just being extremely honest that it is purely a film for people to watch and just enjoy. And like you said, you just enjoy. At that time when you watched that film, you didn't think that, "Arey, isko kitne stars mile the? Ye kaisa cinema?" So it's just, this is one of the films made just to make people have fun. And in that process, if we do get abused, I mean, now
it's fine.
It's okay, So audience jo kehti hai sar aankhon par, we work for them.
Do you remember, Varun, being on set of any of your father's films through all these years, and what was it like? Is he a taskmaster? What is it like?
He's a taskmaster. He shouts at you if you don't perform well. He gets pissed and...
Is that only with you or with others as well?
No, he probably gets the most pissed with me because he can also probably, but he shouts at everyone.
Yeah.
Like if the scene is not going to his standards or if the performance is not on his standard, he gets after everyone. Like he'll get after even Paresh sir, he fools with him also, he tells him also. So it's not like, he only targets me, but I feel like that sometimes, but he's strict. It is a comedy film and he has a lot of fun, but he's a strict director. He's strict about his work.
Yeah. And he's as strict if he's got it as he is if he hasn't,
Yeah.
I think the flip side is also, I think that Varun and me both, and I'm really glad we have this in common, really love takes.
Yeah.
So it's always like ek aur kare, so ek aur de do. So the same man that will not be happy if you're not performing will also get irritated if you keep saying one more, because he'll be like, "Arey yaar, I've gotten it. I'm telling you, bahut acha hai. Arey beta, main keh raha hu bahut acha hai. Main keh raha hu bahut acha hai. Shut up." You know what I mean? So I think he knows exactly what he wants. He's very, very clear about that. He has like the entire edit in his mind. So, he'll like show me a shot sometimes and I'll be like, "Sir, sab acha tha, bas ye acha nahi tha." And he says, "Ye to is shot mein hai hi nahi." I'll be like, "Okay, sir." So, he knows exactly what he wants.
He knows what he wants.
What is very interesting about a David Dhawan film, most supporting characters have a beautiful arch. It's, start to finish. There's so much fun watching them. And your eyes are not only glued to the two protagonists. Would you agree with that?
100%.
Fully agree to this. And, there's something very nice about this, which actually Shah Rukh sir always says. I don't want to say it here, but, I think his supporting cast, they are the heroes of his film. They are amazing. And the reason why we praise Govinda so much is that because he was that one actor who could really tango with all of them. He was up there with everyone, in that sense. You never felt that, he's needing any help. He was like right up there as a performer with all these brilliant actors. And so was obviously Salman Bhai as well. They really get that rhythm. And now you'll have to see the film and see whether we pass that test or not.
Right. We're really looking forward to it. But, your father's always come on record to say that, the Aankhein film that he did in 93 changed his life. But for you personally, what was that one film of your father's that has really stayed with you in your heart? I'm sure, you have many favorites, but that one perhaps?
Swarg. Swarg is, Swarg is something that is a film that I love the most. And I think it's just, obviously there's Rajesh Khanna in the film. There's Govinda, there's Chawla.
David sir's, king of commercial cinema. He's also a king of music. So I was very excited because I was like, मैं David sir के साथ गाने करने वाली हूँ, और Ganesh sir के साथ गाने करने वाली हूँ, और Varun के साथ गाने करने वाली हूँ. So it was very overwhelming, and I'm very, very grateful.
She just praises me in interviews. I just want.
I'm not praising bullying me on set. No, because he bullies me otherwise a lot. There's no time to praise him.
So we'll make a mashup of all the praises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
only in
see
interviews.
how nice I am to you.
And then off screen, then there are a lot of bad words.
But that's okay.
She becomes Kaleen Bhaiya.
thank you so much, guys, for talking to us. It was wonderful. I'm really looking forward to the film.
It's a pleasure. Please watch the film. And please just try and enjoy it without thinking of other things.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.